of good intensity about us. We were flying around, shrinking the floor, flowing, and rebounding. So we got to keep that up.
Indiana in their zone defense again, but you were pretty effective against it in the first quarter. What did you like that you saw offensively?
Yeah, I thought we moved well and we cut well. Movement and our cutting was really good against the zone.
All right, Chris, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
In his first year as head coach of the Wings. Wow, what an interception there from James. Flips it ahead to Miller, off to Leroux, who lays it in. Beautifully executed fast break after the athletic steal. Indiana has already matched its turnover total from Saturday in the win against Chicago. Timpson has it knocked away. Here comes Miller. Diamond Miller trying to push it up. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Diamond Miller as she did to 12 Dallas points. Dallas a 12-0 advantage in points off of turnovers. That is the difference on the scoreboard right now. Cunningham being harassed by James. Gets it back, 4 to shoot. Cunningham into the corner. Bibby. Chloe Bibby breathing life into Indiana at a time they're really struggling to score. She is 3 for 3 from 3. Leroux short on that one. Here comes Sims, her first game with the fever. Finding Cunningham on the cut. Lob it back, knocked away, but a foul. And Leroux will get tagged with her first. She has the last 8 for Indiana. Timpson trying to post up Leroux to no avail. Segrist on the other end lays it in.
This is what we're used to seeing Indiana do.
Yes.
Leading the other way.
Well, 8 turnovers. That's led to 14 Dallas points now. Cunningham, a deep 3. She got it. Getting the roll. Becker's looking to respond. Short. Bibby the rebound. Trying to push it ahead. Lost it. Turnover number 9. Dallas with numbers. And Segrist lays it in. Timeout taken by
our eyes and said turnovers are killing us. We have to make sure that we are sharp and disciplined. First taking care of the ball, but on the other end challenging them as well as far as the energy. Sophie Cunningham saying we have to be a little bit more physical, be aggressive, finding different ways to bring that energy.
All right, Angel, thank you very much. There's Bibby, there's some energy, taking it from behind on the steal. Boston couldn't handle it. Deckers on the attack, able to finish, plus the foul and a chance for 3 for Paige Beckers. So Gino Auriemma telling us that Paige moves like water.
Try to forget most of it.
Text messaging coming.
Yeah.
Mitchell knocks down the 3. First field goal of the game for Kelsey Mitchell. Indiana in that zone again. Beckers bounces and hit. Howard gets it ahead. Look out. Beckers not. There wasn't a ton there, but just enough. Here's Mitchell. Wow, what a pass. Boston couldn't finish it. Hall cleaning it up, and this time Boston does. Is where Stephanie White reiterated to us today she's hoping Caitlin Clark returns to practice. Stephanie talked yesterday about how Caitlin has been running more, hoping that Caitlin returns to practice next week. Would need multiple days of practice before she then gets into a game. But could one of those games against Minnesota or maybe the 26th at home against Seattle be a potential return game for the all-WNBA point guard? Oh, able to hang on. Indiana making a push here. Here's Howard through the lane. Can't finish it. Boston on the follow. Does. Segrist in the corner, connects on a big three.
Seacrest continues to have the
7 minutes for Maddie Seacrest, the all-time leading scorer in Big East history, men's or women's. Here's Boston. Boston trying to go to work and leaves it short. Howard can't dig it up, and Miller will come down with it for Dallas. Diamond Miller finds Jones. Her push shot is good. Nice little 5-0 response from the Wings, and it's right back to 10.
Wings continue to be really good in both their transition offense and their secondary offense.
Foul called on Miller on the attack on her continuing to progress without any kind of regression as she moves from one thing to the next. That was something Stephanie White really focused on. She said it's not just about avoiding setbacks. We want to make sure that as she moves from certain movements on the court to others, that there's no sort of regression or pain that slows her down. We want to make sure she's at 100%. Here's Mitchell dancing to the cup.
If I'm a defender, I do not want coming at me without knowing that there's help behind me.
Miller with the answer again. Diamond Miller, who did not shoot the 3 team for 28. As Mitchell answers, and now starting to catch some rhythm for both teams. Indiana right back into that zone. Beckers. Jones lofts it. Miller, back iron and off. Rebound tracked by Seacrest. Another chance here for Dallas.
Of course, one of the challenges when you are in a zone defense is finding a player to box out.
Cunningham off the deflection. Cunningham looking for some help. Pedals through traffic. With the sneak attack. Able to scoop it in. Win this game, it would be their largest comeback win of the season. Here's Beckers. Being ridden by Mitchell. Beckers trying to get a whistle and just astonished that she did not. Cunningham a 3. Back iron and off. Out to Mitchell. Boston inside. Oh, the volley pass and the volley lay. A 7-0 Indiana run. They're within 2 and a foul. This time, Beckers does get the call.
I thought this might have been an offensive foul.
Call, but they will not, as Beckers gets 3 and in at the 3. Rebound lands in the lap with Mitchell. Here's Mitchell. Around Lee Yaroo. Deflected off of Hall out of bounds. Dallas ball. Ooh, we're going to say this is Indiana.